Hello everyone and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 with Alarielle The Everqueen.
Alarielle The Everqueen.
Yes, I just announced your name, you don't need to announce it again, lady. The Star of Avalorn was acquired last time, which will be very helpful because of the effect of even more replenishment. Also cheaper Earthblood. I have 2 Earthblood discounts sitting around here. The Stave of Avalorn and the Star of Avalorn. I mean, for Alarielle, Earthblood is now very, very cheap. If I put another point in it with this, it's going to get even cheaper. To the point that it will be almost worrisomely so. There's not too much to do now, though. I do need to keep Alarielle in Misnar until I manage to get it walls so the garrison will actually be able to hold out against attacks. Because walls are very, very important for holding the line. That's in the turn. However, Ulthuan is secure. Ulthuan is secure, and this is important. Because now there's no further wars. That doesn't sound like much of a concern. Because war can be quite profitable in this game. Heck, with the Shrine of Cain, I'm making quite the large amount of post-battle loot. However, very important to remember. Oh, they put Elias under siege. Annoying agholes. Anyway, important to remember. These creatures, they're going to keep attacking. Oh, the Under Menace. What are they going to do? They want me to fight Skaven. Okay. Alright, let's upgrade this Royal Garrison and upgrade Torquerolli's Amphitheater to make me more money and more public order. Mostly the money. I'm saying I'm plus 45 public order here. Once the High Elves get their public order going, they're very, very public order-y. So, no, I need you to stay in Misnar. Elisa can hold out for a turn. This army's astounding. Yeah, I mean, painful, but I could hold out against this. I could hold out against this. I've gotten a lot of buffs for my troops. I've gotten a lot of upgrades. I can hold out against that. Sardanos still needs work, though. 2 turns until he can get the important thing. Alright. Rituals. Do I have the Ritual of Vol available? Yes, I do in 2 turns, which will be able to get me in a magical item of great power.
Chosen of Isha.
You can probably force march to Elisa in 2 turns if I must. End the turn. Oh, and all of her sisters are gold. Nice. These archers have also damn well proved their worth. They're not nearly as good in a brawl as the Sisters of Avalorn, but well, they're dealing equal missile damage. That's a little scary. Granted, it doesn't have the AP. It's 20 to 4 versus 8 to 20. But the real time is actually better for them. Sisters have 6.4. These guys have 5.4. So they're actually pretty darn competitive if you're fighting lightly armored units. Like, say, Clan Rats. Lothar is going to screw with this D'Challa ship taker person. Good job. Alistair, if you could just keep Ulthuan secure down there, that'd be grand, thanks. I'm probably going to want to start striking out against the Norscans, though. It seems that most of an Alarielle campaign isn't actually fighting Hellebron. It's fighting Norscans. And your fellow High Elves. Like, there's not actually much Dark Elf fighting, except for the early stages, where you're dealing with the Cain people. Scourge of Cain? I think that was the name. Yeah, Scourge of Cain. Okay, and you're not even moving to reinforce the Elisa army, which was actually something I probably should have worried about a lot more. Ooh, they have armored skin wolves, though. That's actually going to be worrisome and dangerous. And oh, the Blood Voyage is here. Lovely.
My powers grow. A faithful servant.
Okay, where are you? What do you do? You aren't even on a horse, but you do have quite the magic. Exorcism is not worth getting in the Vortex campaign. I'll just say it straight up. I don't think Exorcism is worth it at all. If you think it's good, well, you're allowed to think that. And I'll disagree with you. Quite firmly. Oh, I'm trustworthy now!
Service. I will weigh what you have to say and the merit.
They still won't consider trade with me. They still won't consider trade with the Everqueen.
I hear the Widowmaker.
1600, 750, and I think I should probably swap this to something that will make me more money. Yes, tribute to the Phoenix King sounds good.
Alarielle. Further onward. Alarielle, Everqueen.
Alright, next turn I'll be able to support Elisa with Alarielle. I'll have to fight it if I can't get her there in time, but if I do get her there in time, it'll be very nice. Feratulios the Incendiary is going to be quite helpful as well. And the Gain Veil is still upgrading, but in 3 turns, I'll be able to get the World Entrance revived, and thus Tree Men. And the Court of the Everqueen, which will give me a garrison of 2 Tree Men and a Sun Dragon to go with the Moon Dragon I'm getting from this. Making things very, very scary. Seriously, 2 treatment and a Sun Dragon is not a joke. Treatment are pretty fucking powerful. Charge defense against all, 20% physical resist, 50% missile resist, fear and terror, 100 armor. They're tough. Treatment are tough. They are, as an orc would put it, dead hard. But the orcs aren't really relevant right now. Are they? Much as they're interested as characters. I do have that White Tower. It's quite nice. It really is quite nice, because it makes the White Tower of Hoeth much harder to take with those 2 cards of Swords Masters. We've seen what Swords Masters do to White Lions, after all, haven't we? We've seen that. Can't start the Vortex Ritual yet, though. I need an army actually over here, because the game is buggy about it.
Keep the darkness at bay.
And the last past notes I checked had nothing on that subject, so, yeah. Alright. End the turn! Lothern keeps it going. What's that weapon of yours? It is the Obsidian Blade. Meh. 20 AP damage isn't bad, but it's not really amazing either. I just prefer a flat-out plus weapon strength weapon, really. Or a plus melee attack weapon. It's really not very impressive. That Reality Sundering Sword, though, that the Lizardmen have, is pretty cool. Both for its fluff, because it's basically, I'm going to cut this world, literally. Aghole, show me what you're doing right now, please. Are they moving on Mistnar? Because Mistnar doesn't have its garrison yet. Thankfully, they forced March. Aha, I chased Vandred off. So now we'll have to rebuild siege weapons if he wants to go in. Nice. And the Blood Voyage is moving in too. How lovely. The people's trust in me is raising, though, and thus my income is raising as well. And I can activate an Invocation of Vol. Give me my magic item. That's pretty good. That is very good if I want to overcast. Meh. Really? Wow. Okay, let's go for a Sapphire Guardian Phoenix. Because that means an entire army gains 12% magic resist.
Alarielle the Radiant. My loyal subjects.
Yes, yes, march over there, please. Get into Mistnar.
Alarielle
You'll be
the
tired,
Everqueen.
but you have a full stack to Felman Grydelson's 14 cards. Which is not a fair fight at all, and therefore is good, because fair fights are for losers. If you're fighting fair, you're going to lose. Like, that's just a rule of thumb in combat, honestly. If you're fighting fair, you're going to lose.
Alarielle the Radiant.
Now, what's your
Everqueen
talisman?
of Ulthuan.
You're currently carrying a talisman of preservation. And you're not really fighting a faction known for its mages. I think I can store my Sapphire Guardian Phoenix away for now, then. For now.
Tyrant.
Well, Tyrant, if you come in anywhere, I'm going to fight you just to make sure those unbreakable troops of yours are worn down as hard as possible. Hopefully soon I'll be able to check diplomacy and see, hello, you can trade with Tyrion and earn 2,000 income a turn. Because that'd be really, really nice to be able to trade with Tyrion again and earn that 2,000 income a turn. Because I really need the money. I really need money. It is very important to have lots and lots of money as High Elves, because your armies get really expensive really fast when you want the good ones. Really expensive, really fast. Alright, and we don't see anyone trying to move in on my stuff. Meaning that once I've got walls built in those two settlements that I'm currently garrisoning with armies, I can move Alarielle down to where I know the army is going to spawn due to that accursed bug and kick some face in. And Felman Grydelson runs away. I wonder why. I mean, it's not like I kick his ass, like I could kick his ass with either of my armies. That'd be silly. Wow, they're not moving much at all. Ow, I'm losing the ritual race too. Ow. And Mistnar has its garrison fully up. Let's get to Elisa, because that is on the way to getting to the ritual sites. Therefore, being able to wreck some face. Ah, Nagaroth is tier 5. If I save up my money, I could, next turn, get it into a Tor. That'd actually be pretty helpful, because Nagaroth as a Tor gets 2 cards of Dragon Princes, 3 cards of Gate Guard, plus 10 Public Order, minus 10 enemy leadership, and plus 50% ammunition for your armies. The Dragon Princes alone would be horrifyingly lethal. With Gate Guard? I believe the term is... And of course, the Shrine of Cain is absolute nails ass to take because of those 2 extra cards of White Lions and Phoenix Guard. Phoenix Guard don't fuck around. Actually,
Alarielle's
speaking of
champ.
not
Welcome,
fucking
brothers.
around.
What do you wish to discuss?
Oh, please, yes.
Not possible.
Let's try offering him 2,000 income.
Absolutely not.
Alright, he didn't take. Alright. But in another turn or two, I should be able to trade with Tyrion again. And that is going to help. That is going to help a lot. I need to go through the rest of my settlements, though, and see what I can upgrade that's worth upgrading. Like, I can upgrade the White Tower's walls, but I couldn't afford upgrading that Tor. Give an example. Tor Lear also needs to get to Tor tier, because then I can get Tower of Mages, and therefore partly unlock Military Advancements 4, which involves things like Blessings of Osiriad, which I very much want. Strength of Avalorn, which is going to be absolutely delicious, because it makes my Handmaiden stronger. Friends in High Places is going to make Swords Masters and Phoenix Guard much more affordable, to the point that I'm almost tempted to rush it, despite the fact that I don't really want Obligations of Nobility. I do like this, because Dragon Princes are weird. They're a bunch of arrogant pricks off the battlefield. Like, they're total assholes. The kind of person who, if they were in one of your shows, you just want to pick them up and give them a good slap right across the face. Just total dicks. They're smug, they're confident, and worst of all, they can back it up.
Light has driven darkness back.
You just want to slap them in the face. That's what Dragon Princes act like off the battlefield. When they're on the battlefield, though, they're heroic. And not in the sense of Greek heroes, either. Legitimately noble, courageous, good. Effectively, the Dragon Princes of Kaeldor are an entire army group of Tsunderes. I believe I mentioned this before, but it bears mention again, because it is just so silly. Warhammer is, at its heart, a very silly setting. Like, for example, Hellebron the Crone. Basically a glam rock band member. Heck, that's what a lot of the Dark Elves are based on, glam rock band members. Just the 70s idea of rockers. That's what they're based on. At least in terms of design. I don't actually think 70s rockers ran around and bathed in people's blood. I don't think so, at least. I don't actually know that much about rock. Oh, the College of Pyrotechnics has gone to war with Thagan's Errantry, and I'm about to watch the Salvation Isles lose, aren't I? And there goes my Defender of Ulthuan bonus. I'd slow clap, but I'm mostly annoyed. Oh hey, the Gaian Vale had... really? That is not really useful at all. Wow. Oh, but that's useful! That's useful! No, it's not, actually. I can't get the Court of the Everqueen. Fuck shit. What was the other thing I needed to get? I need a Dragon Keep. First, though, this. Because this. 500 income. Dat dosh. Dat dosh. You can make a lot of money with that.
Alarielle The Everqueen. Serving the gods.
I think they're going to run away if I attack them. They ran away. I wonder why.
My path is clear.
I wonder why they ran from a vastly superior force. It's not like I'm here basically to just murder them all for being total assholes. Tribute to the Phoenix King, please, for more coin.
Elf ones, welcome. What brings you here?
Wow, they'll consider a military alliance, and no, I don't want to go to war with the Scaling. Then I get my reliability kicked in again.
I cannot.
Look, I can give you like all my money. I'll still make a profit on this next turn.
Absolutely not.
Ugh. Even players will almost always agree to trade, because trade is so beneficial for everyone involved. You can argue about if that's realistic or not, but in the game, it is absolutely undeniable that trade is good for everyone. Undeniable. And oh wait, I can upgrade Sardanoth's walls if I don't upgrade Misnar's money. I much prefer walls over money for Sardanoth. Especially as Sardanoth is going to be making me a lot of money due to this gold mine. And having a harbor. Sardanoth can make a lot of cash. Heck, Yvris can make a lot of cash overall because of Tor Yvris. Why is that? Look at that. 1,200 income. 1,200 income. Yvris is a very good place to have. Yvris is good. Yvris is good. Yvris is really, really good. Right then. Let's end the turn and let the
malevolent lord.
These idiots keep going, really, in the turn. I feel least in surplus in Northern Yvris. 3. Don't care. You I care about. Also, the Dagger of Hotek is pretty nasty, but they're actually coming in to fight me. It took over 120 turns. But the Dark Elves are finally coming in to fight me. Took them long enough, didn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Now, can Misnar take that army on the defense so I can move over to kick some Dark Elf ass with Alarielle? Buildings constructed, amphitheater and a tor. You already have your unique building, the White Lion Hunting Grounds, producing exotic animals. And more importantly,
Tyrion. I am Tyrion, champion of the Everqueen.
Will you trade with your queen?
Not possible. No. As you say.
Thank you! Bloody-handed God! Sorry. Isha's blessing on him.
Behold, elven beauty.
But look at how much money Sardanoth is making me. 1,600 a turn. Toria versus at 297. Heck, Trelina can make a pretty decent slab of coin too because of these harbors. Really, Northern Yvris is a good money-making province. Now, Misnar, what are your odds if you attack on the defense? Yeah, you're good. You're good. You'll be able to shoot those berserkers to absolute shreds. You've got White Lions to deal with their champions. Skin Wolves are not very good at attacking, and those Warhounds will get absolutely wrecked. I can afford to leave Misnar alone.
No.
This army is mostly worrying because of that War Mammoth. I don't really have much on my garrisons that can counter that, but I don't have much time to deal with anything else either. So, looking at this, what I think I'm going to do is a bit odd. I'm going to go into Forced March. I'm going to go to the Skull Reef. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to try and kick this Dark Elf army out. They've got a lot of Witch Elves. Dragon Armorer.
The sea is a cruel mistress.
I've never seen this before, but that's really, really good. That's really, really good!
Honesty itself.
Like, that is really good! That's actually kind of bullshit tier. She's already sitting on 45. This is another plus 14. That is not a joke. That is really, really good.
Voyaging.
The 10,000 income doesn't hurt either, but that's really, really good. I know I'm repeating myself a lot. What do I get from upgrading this? Do I just... If I'm reading this right, all I get is a card of silver helms with shields for upgrading this, so it's not really worth it, is it? Am I reading it right? 2 bolt throwers, 3 silver helms, 2 silver helms, 1 noble, 1 noble, 2 swords masters, 2 swords masters, 2 white lions, 2 white lions, 2 great eagles, 2 great eagles, 3 archers, 3 archers, 4 gate guard, 4 gate guard. Yeah! That's completely worthless as an upgrade. There is no reason to upgrade to tier 5. That's complete garbage. That's trash. Well done, game. Alright, let's get a dragon's lair. Because the next time I can get a dragon keep. And that will be amazing.
Northland, I seek your protection.
You only have 1 port. You're already equipped with defenses, though. I think I'll probably save up for mages, but I also have another slot, which means I can fill it with money. Fill everywhere with money, because money is good.
No! Senlui, I will lead the Asur.
Now, I don't think I can take these guys on the field because of skin wolves being really, really scary bastards. But with walls, shoot them up. I can do it. I'm confident in myself. Starting off, I need to spend 2 turns here, then I can use this army to help throw these guys out. They may lack anti-large, but combined with a garrison, this is enough to kill pretty much any of the minor marauding armies that I've been dealing with. In my opinion. This is when I get stabbed in the ass and turn out to be so very wrong and so very stupid. Alright. And of course, we're going to have Dark Elves attacking! Isn't that going to be fun, ladies and gentlemen? Dark Elf attacks! From Harganeth! Look at all of them Witch Elves! Besieging Toran, Lek, and Daggereth. What a traditional Dark Elf landing place. Pity I never managed to get Elithan Arm before he was wiped away. No living artillery piece for me. Alright. Arabay Sandstone. What does that do? And right as I'm about to go into building some really expensive buildings, I get a 15% construction discount faction-wide. Those traders did a good job today. Get the Court of the Everqueen, please, because of that growth faction-wide and that garrison. 2 treemen and a dragon.
Mistress
The Ents are coming! The Ents are coming!
Isha is with me.
Wow!
The sea is a cruel mistress.
Okay, that's 1,400, that's 1,600, that's 3,000 total. I can afford this. GTFO. And one of you, GTFO.
Queen of Avalon.
Return. Bing, bang, boom! Keepers of the Flame have more armor and the Mark of Asuryan. Those who bear the Creator's mark are afforded his divine vengeance. When struck down, their unworthy killers soon engulfed by Asuryan's vengeful flames.
Alarielle the Radiant.
Pretty good. Another point in Earthblood, because it wasn't cheap enough. The Everqueen's Court Guard, well, they have Encourage, and they have the Banner of Avalorn, making them even better. And they're still shootier than the normal Sisters of Avalorn, too. 826.0 versus 826.4. And of course, with the Sister, I have Hawkish Precision. Really, the Handmaidens of Alarielle are kind of bullshit. Alright then. What do I want? What do I use, rather? What do I have on the defense? I have lots of Silver Helms in my defensive armies, and also lots of Great Eagles, but I don't really like using the Eagles. I much prefer my Silver Helms. Now, what I'd really like to be able to get is military advancements for, but that's going to take time.
Ether.
What's the army attacking Toranlek look like? Ow! 2 cards of Dread Knights, a War Hydra, lots of Witch Elves, a Melee Specialist. Thankfully, it seems Crone Hellebron is not too high up in the whole Blood Knight thing. She's not doing too well. She hasn't bathed in blood recently, so she doesn't look good.
Black-hearted.
I'm certain you are, sir.
Alarielle's champion. Welcome. What brings you here?
There's no possible way they're going to affect the Confederation while I'm weaker.
What?
Greetings. We may not be the Empire, but
Empire's blessing, yes.
Alright, I could get 1,000 more income a turn. Because I'm not exporting all of my resources. I can get a lot of money off of selling things to these guys. What's making the most money for selling, actually? It looks like it's my trinkets of all things. Resource value 21. They're tied with my gemstones.
No, no!
You've been making 100 more gold per turn, Gregor Soulman. That's pretty good. And the High Elves are good traders.
Do you know who I am? Only the Grail companions of old could hope to best me. Yet you would try with words?
Very well.
Alright, they now have a treaty with me, which means they will like me more and be more willing to trade.
So,
greetings. We may not be the Empire,
And you're going to go up to
but our realm has riches
8?
and strength in equal
8.
measure.
Not bad. Not bad at all. I'll be able to trade with them and make a decent glob of cash. Now, of course, I can see everywhere Lothairn does. It makes me wonder.
As you say.
Yes, he did build the Court of the Phoenix King. One of the best buildings for the High Elves to build because of that +1 influence per turn. It very much adds up, that +1 influence per turn. To petition the Fenubar and play their intrigues. They don't seem to have built the Glittering Tower at the Glittering Tower, though, which is kind of dumb, because that thing is amazing. It's a faction-wide port income buff for the High Elves. you know, the group renowned for their ports. At least in the fluff. That's pretty good. Alright, Vortex Ritual is available. I still don't have my armies in the proper place, and I have Dark Elves right on my doorstep. And the Blood Voyage got wiped out. Good job, Lothern. You wiped out the Blood Voyage. Aw, and they're trying to help me with my attack, with the attacks, too. Good job, Lothern. You're finally beginning to remember that, yes, the Everqueen is actually your friend, and pretty beneficent if you don't actually piss her off. I don't plan on fighting Lothern, by the way. Not at all. If I can confederate them, I will. They need to take a big hit to the face, though, and... Oh, they ran away! Ha ha ha! Cowards! Fools! The armies of the Druki flee before the Everqueen's carnival! And we will laugh and make merry at their cowardice. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, my lord leveled up. Twang, twang, please. Also, this really should buff your, handmaidens to make them cheaper. It really should. But it doesn't. Meh. You completed your building, sir. Good job. I think I'll keep focusing on building up my infrastructure. Ah, yes, definitely infrastructure. That tour is gonna help a lot.
Priestess of Isha. Leaving the ship.
Yep, enter Toranlek, please. Let's see if the Dark Elves are fools enough to fight me now. I still have a slight amount of movement, but somehow I'm not really worried about this army now that I have a garrison backing me up. Just can't bring myself to be actually worried about it. Alright then. What did I want at Torokar? I wanted magic. Yes, I wanted magic. Actually, what did I build? The Elven Craftsman at Torokar. Alright. First off, the Magical Tower of Magic so I can get more research rate later on. And then this to make sure I have the money to build my Magical Towers of Magic.
We're under siege.
And can I still globally recruit you a unit of Spearman or two? I can get you 2 units. That won't hurt. Get myself that tiny bit more strength rank.
Yes?
Do not greet me as a friend, nor are we foes, yet.
Not likely.
Wait, I'm making 4,000 from trade, but it said it was going to get me 2k. Whatever, I'm not complaining about the game giving me an ass load of cash. I am drowning in coin. And it is amazing. I am finally seeing the vaunted high elven economy come into full bore. Behold. Elven beauty. Let's see what those dark elves do, shall we? Also, if I have to deal with that, mammoth, totally going to put my eagle claws in single shot and just pound it as hard as I can. No question about it. It needs to get smacked in the face as hard as physically possible with my bolt throwers to even have a chance of killing it with that army. Because mammoths is bastards! Come on, game. Ah, Dark Elves, what are you doing? You're running over to Torjernil, I think. Or just running around like weirdos. I've got no idea what those Dark Elves are planning. Besides running around a lot. And we're going to have to fight this one, but at least there's time in the episode for it. Should be a reasonably easy win. Shoot them all to death and laugh. Depends on what siege equipment they bring, though, because sometimes the Norscan AI will build a ton of battering rams, despite the fact that you at most need 3 if there's 3 gates. It's dumb, but eh. Just sort of eh. You know? Eh. Hard to really give a shit about it. Come on, game. Be a good game. Come on. Load, please. I'd like to see what they're doing so I can fight it. Alright, and yep, they went with mass battering rams for some... I don't even know why. I don't even know why.
White lions!
I'm going to want white lions over here.
For duty!
And my normal archers over here.
For duty!
I'm going to want my sea guard over here.
Spearman!
My spearmen over here as well.
For duty!
You boys can sit over here and just sort of look pretty and shoot over the walls a bit. You boys can help shoot down these marauders.
Loven Sea Guard! It will be done!
I'm going to need lots of white lions over here, really, in my opinion.
Illyrian archers!
Let's move you a little farther away. Move my silver helms over here. I think I found a bug. I don't think that's supposed to happen. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Okay. 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 You have magical silver helms. Alright.
Noble!
I want my noble on the walls, near their lord, because their lord is going to wreck my normal troops' face. However, with a great eagle supporting and my own noble, I should be able to wreck his face.
Rain death on the enemy!
Especially as Marauder Hunters don't have anti-large. Alright, Spearman over there will help in support.
Spearmen!
And if I put the Spearman here, they'll also be able to support, and they'll be able to get that tower for me. If they're over here, they'll be able to get that tower for me. Yeah, I'll keep them over here.
Without fail.
Alright. Are there any other unit types that I need to worry about? Doesn't look like it. Let's go. When does shooting start? Pretty soon. Good. And immediately I need to retarget the towers. I don't care about their wolves. I can deal with their wolves. Their infantry are the problem here. Their infantry are very much the problem here, and I am the solution. Alright, and you should also plug those berserkers, because berserkers are also bastards. I don't mind that you're shooting the warhounds. I'll need to kill them too, but I'm much more worried about the berserkers than I am the warhounds. Or the champions. Berserkers actually have more health than champions do, fun fact. What the? 10% physical resist? When did their champions get 10% physical resist? Their entire army seems to have 10% physical resist from somewhere. At least their infantry do. Is this a Norscan technology that I was unaware of? Because if so, ow.
Archers! Seal! We will obey. Lakoi!
The berserkers, though, are getting shot to shit. So are the Marauder Hunters. Just make sure these guys get absolutely fucked up. Boom, baby!
Acknowledged.
And you're shooting them off the ladders, and they even collapse down here. Look at those dead bodies lying next to these big old braziers.
Noble! Done!
Wreck that marauder!
Orders received. For Azorian!
Those guys are about half health and getting the shit shot out of them. This is what happens when the high elves decide they don't like you. You get shot. You get shot a lot.
Without fail.
You're holding the line, but you're dying.
Spearmen! Ancestors!
Alright, their lord. If I can get my lord over, my hero over here, along with my Eggle. And the warhounds run face first into the problem of a bunch of angry white lions. Sorry, ice wolves.
We are your dead! For the king!
Spearman. Asur forward. Loyal. To the fray.
Get in on those skin
Defending
wolves.
order. White lions. March.
White lions, get over here.
Archers!
You boys get over here like that.
We will obey.
You guys get over here
As
like
you
that. You'll be able to provide some fire support like that.
Northern Sea Guard. It will be done.
Okay, if you can put like one arrow in that guy's head, they're going to have a severe morale slap in the face. Good job. You slapped their morale in the face.
Spearmen! Seal! You're it there!
Alright, and this unit of Sea
Northern
Guard
Sea Guard.
needs to get over here.
Without fail. Understood.
Get in on those Marauder champions, please. In general, they're just getting the shit shot out of them.
Orders received. Without fail.
Alright, turn around, and I want you to start opening fire and use all that ammo of yours. didn't manage to kill any skin wolves, but we managed to wound some of them, therefore forcing them to burn some more regeneration. Let's see. Wow, they burned 800 health of regeneration. That's actually not that big. Shit.
Loyal!
Get over to here.
Setting forth! White Lions! We advance! Illyrian archers! Loyal! Without fail! We advance! It shall be done!
Alright, they're all running away like little bitches.
As you say. Orders received.
Which means I put my archers over here, and then we go on fast forward and let them shoot everything to death. Twang 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 twang. Run my archers out of ammo, please! Why weren't they shooting? Whatever. Alright, now my towers keep shooting, I guess? In the battle! A close victory! Yeah, one of my units of Seaguard did get pretty badly mangled, but I shot the shit out of their everything. Their infantry front line is effectively evaporated. Those berserkers hurt, though, and I probably should have shot them even more. Come on. Come on. Come on. You should always, as in a siege battle, when you're in the defender like this, try and just shoot the hell out of things. You're going to have those arrows replenish after all. You may as well have them put to use. Skinwolves do have the annoying habit of making the Illyrian Reaver archers much less useful, though. Because trying to sally out with Skinwolves is going to get you wrecked. Alright, and forced labor, because replenishment. Oh, and thanks for the money, assholes. Really, that was not one of the smarter things I've seen the AI do. Is Vantra Knudsen going to go siege Trelina? Because if so, that'd be really nice. It means that I take even less losses, because Tyrion's guys are the ones getting slapped in the face. And I can just come in and mop up. Ooh, you leveled up. I have no idea what from, probably the passive XP drip, but you leveled up. Immortality soon. Yum. 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 Yum, 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 yum. Yum. Alright, what should I get her? I mean, I could put her on a barded horse. She does get fire while moving if she's on a barded horse. That's actually really nice. Like, that is actually really nice. She also carries a shitload of weapon strength, though, so... No, barded horse. More health, going from 61 to 91 armor. And, well, being a hell of a lot better, generally. Don't care. Upgrade, upgrade. 2 turns until Torlier is good.
Alarielle The Everqueen.
Can I take this force in open battle? They don't really have much shooting, and their witch elves are going to get massacred by Sisters of Avalorn. Yeah, I think I'm good.
The greater good.
I don't know why. I thought the greatest good you're ever gonna get. I still remember that line, and I don't know why. Alright, is the Salvation Isles part of... No, it's not part of somewhere I actually want. Good to know.
Who calls?
Hey, Sartosa, you feel like trading?
We may not be the Empire, but
I don't agree.
Do I have enough money left to offer you a payment at all? Here, take 1,000 gold, a lump sum.
A weak order.
Well, your reputation with me is still growing. I don't really mind too much that you're being a stubborn prick. Invocation of Isha is actually pretty good, honestly, because it's not immune to attrition. If you're on the offense, you're trying to, say, take over the Chaos Wastes, but for the Vortex campaign, it's not really that amazing. Anything else I should do?
Defender of the Everqueen.
Ah, they ambushed around here. Clever boys. Let's globally recruit you another unit of spearmen then, because you can use more spearmen for dealing with their mammoth. In the turn and wait. Yeah, Lore Masters of Hoeth and the Fluff are ridiculous bastards. They look like they're squishy wizards. They really do. It's why they use staves, not giant frickin' great swords. So, you know, you'd think, oh, it's a squishy wizard. I'll just get up in his face and beat him to death. And then they beat you to death with their stick. Because they do that. And they're just standing there. In normal stance.
Your continued existence hangs in the balance.
They're begging for peace. If I can get peace with them, that'd be real nice. Yeah, give me some money. Now I can focus entirely on kicking the Dark Elf shit in. And more importantly, on defending my own borders. I have no more need to worry. Alright. Most defensible, if dangerously ill garrison. Oh boy. Yeah, that's pretty good. But I can pay the money now. And 32 influence is not a joke.
Protector of Ulthuan.
Let's continue to grow your anti-large contingent with global recruitment of pointy sticks. Oh, I cannot recruit you more pointy sticks. Do the
What?
do the Sartosans now like me enough to
Greetings.
trade?
We may not be the Empire.
We cannot.
They do not. All right. Well, it looks like then next time we're going to be having a fight on our hands with, or not. Wow. I mean, I agree, but wow.
Sound the horn of Isha. You will serve me. My light shines bright. Isha's chosen.
I mean, I agree with that result, which is why I took the auto-resolve, but wow, that was pathetic. Alright, let's get a Shield of Sapphire then. Because everyone shall have 11% damage resist for 9 seconds. Doesn't sound like much, but it helps. Oh, does it help. Now go sit your ass down in Tordranil for a bit, Alarielle. So we can laugh at everything dying. Alright. Is there anything worthwhile I can grab now? I can upgrade the Walls of Hoath. I can upgrade Misnar's money. I think I'll upgrade Misnar's money. Money. Then I might be able to bribe Sartosa into
So,
accepting.
Greetings, stranger.
of course.
Have a gift. Gifts given. You like me more. Alright, in the turn, and then unless something fascinating happens, we're in the episode. It's been over an hour. This has been a very good episode, as I've been playing it very cautious, and so far it's paid off. Now we wait. Really does seem like they're not doing too much of interest, though. I might want to get that C-Tech so I can contact Tor Elisor and the like and start trading and making friends with them. As well as trying to make friends with Teclis, because if I can confederate Teclis, I can at least get one other legendary lord up here to help kick asshole shit in. Ugh! Alright. Well then, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below, or in the threads and space battles and sufficient velocity that will be linked in the description. And for now, goodbye.